One shouldn't have to face the repercussions because of another person's actions. Almost everybody that you come across has some sort of trust issues, whether it has to do with others or within ourselves. As life goes, you're going to get hurt, whether it has to do with relationships, friendships, career, etc. And once we get hurt, we start putting up a wall to protect ourselves. That's just our human nature because we don't want to feel that feeling ever again. But what most people don't realize is once we put up that wall and shield ourselves, protect ourselves, we start blocking our blessings and opportunities that manifest themselves in our lives. These trust issues manifest themselves through some sort of trauma. For example, let's say you are in a relationship, and in this relationship, you're giving everything that you got, your full 100%. But regardless of that, you end up getting hurt. Obviously, that feeling sucks. Every new person that comes into your life, you start kind of pushing them away. You don't want to be vulnerable no more. You don't want to allow anybody else in because you've already been hurt so bad to the point where you don't want to feel that feeling again. So you start pushing everybody away regardless of their intentions. For friendships, can be the same way. Let's say you got a good friend that you trust everything with, but you end up finding out that this friend been spilling your secrets or whatever it is. With the friendships that you have, you start, second guessing everybody in that circle. You expect them to disappoint you like this one friend did. Or if someone new tries to create a friendship with you, you're going to push them away because you've seen what one person did. For a career, let's say you have a good idea in a meeting or something, but someone shuts it down. Now, when a new opportunity comes to present itself in a meeting, you don't speak up. You start judging your own words. You don't trust yourself fully. You don't think you're made for this promotion or whatever it may be. So once you get belittled, you just shield yourself and protect yourself to make sure that you never have to feel that feeling again. And you don't know what opportunities or blessings await for you. But the truth is, when these trust issues go unresolved, like I said, you don't know what opportunities or blessings might manifest themselves. In a relationship, let's say someone new comes along and they mean nothing but positive for you, nothing but green flags, but because somebody hurt you, you don't want to give another person a chance. This new person probably doesn't even know who the old person was, but because you haven't healed, because you have unresolved business, this person's getting the short end of the stick, and now they got to get pushed away even though they did nothing wrong. In a friendship, same applies. And in a job, let's say that you have a good idea but you don't want to speak up in a meeting. You never know what you're going to get in return, because what if you do share an idea and that idea leads to a promotion, or a pay raise, whatever it may be. It's not to say when every opportunity presents itself, you need to take it, because sometimes it is in your best interest to put things on a pause and just focus on the healing process. There's no certain time limit when it comes to healing. Some people heal faster than others, and some take a lot longer. Some people, it might look like a couple months, some might take a few years. So sometimes you do need to push people away or just take a step back from certain opportunities just to make sure that you're in the right headspace. So when future opportunities and blessings do come, you are ready to capitalize on those. Because the truth is, you can't expect to trust others if you can't even trust yourself first. And you can't expect others to trust you if you don't trust yourself first, if you can't even depend on yourself. It all comes down to taking those little steps to make sure that you heal properly and make sure that you can give your 100% to anybody or anything that may show up in your life. One of my favorite sayings is forgive but never forget. By this, I mean the past is one of the greatest teachers that you can ever come across. So when something happens with somebody or something, you can forgive that person or that thing, but never forget what that person or thing taught you, because what you learned from that can be one of the greatest teachings that may propel you forward and allow you to be even more open-minded and gain way more wisdom than you once had before. So you can forgive something to let go of the attachment that you had to it once, but don't forget the teaching that it gave you. Healing isn't about forgetting the past, but not letting it dictate your future. one of my biggest focus areas is allowing more friends into my life. You know, I kind of shy everybody away and push people away. I don't care to start new friendships just because of past experiences that I may have had. But I believe that this kind of pushes me farther away from my goals because I never know what kind of opportunities may present themselves in my life if I just keep pushing people away. And you got to ask yourself the same thing. Am I blocking blessings? Am I blocking opportunities, pushing people away or pushing this certain thing away? Or you can even ask yourself, am I blocking blessings because of another person's actions? And what can I do today to open that door? I appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I always say, I've been enjoying this journey. I've been learning more about myself each and every day, and I hope to share my knowledge and experiences with you guys so we can all grow together. And just remember, fix your trust issues, heal on yourself, take all the time you need. Like I said, healing doesn't have a time frame or an expiration date, but just keep taking things day by day, part by part, and eventually everything's gonna fall into place.